Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Galarium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I'm going to be pre-planning the week of May 29th to June 4th. This is the week of my deadline, so I do have a book that is going to be coming out next week, and so this is crunch time for me. I know for a fact that this is going to be a super busy, super stressful week because also my dad has a big checkup that is also going to be happening on the same day as my deadline. So I know for a fact that for some of the days during this week, I will be having to take care of him after that. And then also the following week, like I said, it is my release week and it's also the Made in Canada sale on the weekend. So I don't know why I did this to myself where I booked all of my major things like the collab sale and my book release in the same week, but that's just how it turned out. So we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna pre-plan as much as I can here so that I'm ready for the Made in Canada sale and the release of Make It Last, which is the second book in the Heartbreaker series. So if you guys are interested in my books, by the way, they are all available on Amazon in ebook and paperback format, but you can also read them on Kindle Unlimited as well. So let me go and get started with telling you about the kit that I'm going to be using. I decided to use the Sunday Brunch Hobonichi Cousin Kit. This is one of my favorite kits. It's actually one of the very first Hobonichi Cousin kits I've ever designed, but I love the colors. It's super pastel, and then you have all the full boxes there, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to be using this week. I have to double check if I have my date numbers here. I don't think I have them. So I just pulled these date numbers. These are from my shop, and I'm using the white mat this time, but you can also purchase them in the transparent mat if you want. Just grabbing my tweezers. Sorry for all the background noise. I do have the window open beside me, and I actually do have a computer going on beside me as well. So if you can hear a lot of noise, I apologize for that. So I pulled these date numbers from my planner pouch. I'm trying out this planner pouch system where I have a pouch for every one of the planners that I'm using currently so that I can have all my essentials basically in one spot. So anytime I want to plan in my Hobonichi, for example, I will have a designated pouch with all of my utensils that I use in that planner. So all my stickers, pens, tools, all that kind of stuff will have a place. I'm trying to allocate a pouch for each planner, like I said. So I have these Simply Gilded planner pouches. I have 3 of them, so I've been using those for my Hobonichi planners. So I have the A6, the Cousin, and the Weeks. But I also have a ring planner and then my Erin Condren planners too. But I'm on the lookout for a planner pouch that can hold quite a bit of stuff and maybe even actually hold the actual planner inside of it too. So if you have any recommendations for a planner pouch like that, let me know. I do have the Delphonics one, but I don't like that it doesn't stand up for me. It always seems to flop over and that kind of bugs me. So I want something that can, you know, either stand up on its own well or just lay completely flat. I do have a bunch of those Erin Condren planning pouches. They actually fit like these stickers in the pouches too. So I do like that for like the smaller ones. So I'm gonna grab this sidebar and we'll put it down here at the bottom like I typically do, and then we're going to put my habit trackers, which will be for self-care and reading, because those are the 2 big things that I'm going to be tracking for this week. Now I do have a monthly tracker in my personal rings, and I think I'm going to actually stop using that. I do find it helpful. I like tracking those kind of things, but for the moment, because I have so much going on and I have trackers in here, I just feel like it's easier for me just to have a weekly tracker as opposed to the full month tracker. I don't know, my brain just seems to work better that way. Maybe for July I will get back into it, but for June I'm not going to be doing the monthly habit tracker in my rings. I'll just do them here in the Cousin, so it's a little bit more manageable. So I'm going to put down all the boxes. I have these larger boxes that are perfect to write multiple things in. So I'm going to be putting a box here on my actual deadline. So this is the day that my book goes to the editor. It's also the same day that my dad has his big checkup, and I also am going to be having new releases this day. So it's going to be a super, super busy day. Usually I go to the post office on Mondays to ship out all orders, but I don't think that's going to happen this week. I haven't decided if I will move it to the following Tuesday or if I will do a drop off on the previous Friday. So I'm going to put a box on Sunday because I have a renewal in the morning, and that's really important. So I'm going to put that there, and then I have another event on the 1st. So I need to mark that in, and I actually just confirmed that yesterday, so that is great. Okay, so now that we have the boxes there, I think since we have 4 days here, I will kind of just scatter these full boxes, and I will put them so that they are not all together, just like this. And then because it's going to be a super, super busy week, I am going to utilize the checklist. So for sure I want to have one on Monday because that is going to be a super busy day for me, the day of my deadline. So I'm going to put a checklist there, and then also Sundays are pretty busy for me as well because I'm going to be prepping for the following week, and next week, like I mentioned, is the week, is my release week. So there's a lot to get done before then. Do I need another one in between? I think I'll hold off for now until I put the rest of my plans in. So on Friday, I am going to mark down another release though. Let's use this color here, and I'll put that at the beginning of the day too. These days I have been releasing twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, so that is why I feel like I've been super busy and kind of burnt out, to be honest. I've been releasing a lot, so shop has really taken over my life at the moment. I just have so many things that I need to do. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. So let me go ahead and fill this in. The pen that I'm using is this really adorable one. It's the Uniball 1P, so it's the smaller one. They do have a regular size one, and I love it. It's so, so cute. I ordered the peach and the yogurt one. I have the coffee on its way. It hasn't arrived yet, but because I love these so much, I ended up purchasing the rest of the pastel colors. So I have the mint, the soda water, and then also the, I think it's like the yellowy one. I don't know the name of it. I also ordered that because I love these pens. They write really well on the Hobonichi. So yeah, I purchased all of them, and they fit really nicely in the Aurostel pen loops. So you guys know I love the Aurostels. So that's why I love them. Make It Last will go to the editor this day. And then I'm just going to mark in also Dad's checkup, because the checkup is going to take place at a really far place. It requires like an hour driving to get there, and then the actual checkup is going to take 2 hours, so it's going to take up most of the day. But I do still have to do new releases, so I'm going to mark that here. So I will do that right when I wake up at 9 a.m. I do still need to do a newsletter for the release that goes out on Mondays. And then I also have paydays, so let's mark that down. Or maybe I can just mark it here at the top because I don't want to lose space here. I want to also mark down that I need to book my 2024 releases with my editor so that I can have my schedule for next year already. I know that seems really far off for some people, but I do have a lot going on. I also am just going to write down finances here. That is something that I do need to update. The Tuesday I do like to film, so let's use a box because I do want to mark down what it is I'm going to be filming. So let's see, I want to film a Hobonichi Plan With Me and new releases. And hopefully I can do a planner caddy video. I know I promised that, but I haven't done it yet. So there we go. Those are the 3 videos that I would probably film that day. Then on to Wednesday, let's mark down editing. I'm going to backtrack for a second and also mark down that I want to design. So this day we are going to be designing the Sweet Succulents collection. I kind of have like a whole list of things that I want to design, so I just go down that list until they are all complete. So Thursday is the event that I have for work, which I just confirmed, so that will go there. I do need to prep an email, so let's see, how do I want to mark that? Maybe I will just use a smaller dot sticker. So this comes with the kit, and I will just use that as a small reminder. Alright, so we are going to be having new releases here on the following Friday. And then in the evening, there is a show that I like to watch. So I'm going to use a little scallop box just to mark that down here. And then on Saturday, we are going to be filming and editing. I'm going to use a flag. This is a long flag just to mark that in because it does take me a long time to do this stuff. And I kind of wish I would put a little bit of pink here, so let's do that. And then there's also a show that I would like to watch on this day. I will use one of the corner scallops just to mark that down here. And I think I'll put it towards the end, like this. On to Sunday, which is probably going to be the biggest day for me because, like I said, the following week is going to be my book release. So I'm just going to write in first the renewal that I need to do. And I'm going to use another little scallop here from the kit to mark down the tasks that I need to do in order to renew it. Alright, and then I'm going to fill in my to-do list. So I'm going to need to do listings, print and cut orders. I need to pack orders. And then also I want to do some gardening. I have been spending a lot of time in my garden lately, trying to make it look all pretty and things like that. So I do want to mark that down. And then in terms of chores, I want to organize my closet. It's getting a little crazy in there. And then also I have a planner shelf that I did organize, but I am finding that I don't like how I did it. So I think I'm going to reorganize it. And I just remember that I need to do a blog post and a newsletter. So those are all of my tasks kind of filled in. These tasks do need to happen on the day, so that is why I have the checklist there. And then this section here is kind of like tasks or like my focus of the week for the whole week, so it's not allocated to a specific day. So I'm gonna go ahead and write this in here. So the most important thing will probably be the edits that the editor gives me, so I'm going to be working on that for the whole entire week. The formatter email, so I need to get the ISBNs and the covers ready. And then I need to prep new release newsletter. Alright, so as you guys can see, it's a little bit more filled in than usual. Typically I like to keep it pretty open so that I can come in here and fill it in as I go. But because, like I said, it's going to be super busy, I know that I have a lot of small tasks that I need to do in order to have a successful book release. So that's why I have mapped everything out that I can. So that is everything for this week. Let me show you the kit. I still have quite a bit actually in the new format of the Hobonichi Cousin Kit. These open boxes, the larger ones, I do actually change them to decorative boxes. So you'll get 8 of these full boxes instead of these ones now. That is just something that I added to make it a little bit more decorative, but you still get a ton of smaller labels to work with. So that is going to be in the new Hobonichi Cousin Kit moving forward. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick plan with me. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. And if you guys are interested in the Sunday Brunch Kit, which is available in white matte or transparent matte, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!